There is a place where I was born, a quiet corner of Eastern Europe. A land of deep forests, mountain valleys, and small villages that move with their own gentle rhythm. It's a region many people know from stories and legends, but for me, it has always been something much simpler and much more real. The home that shaped my earliest memories. This is where my story started, in a land that wears winter like a soft white blanket, turning simple moments into something almost sacred. This is Transylvania. Living in Scotland now, I often feel a quiet echo of my birthplace. The mist that hangs over the highlands, the way winter settles gently over the hills, the peacefulness of small villages, all remind me of Transylvania. Yet both places keep their own stories. I wanted to show you that we do have frost here next to the sea in Port William. The grass feels like stepping on snow. Somehow it reminds me of stepping on snow, and it brings me back to Transylvania, to my hometown and my childhood. Because we had frosty weather and a huge amount of snow starting November until next March, the end of March maybe. And I remember that honest joy that I had every winter back then. I was so happy with the first snow coming and knowing that we will have this magic for weeks, for months. That was just another universe, that feeling of joy that I don't really have anymore as an adult, which is completely normal, I believe. Somewhere along the road, we just lose that honest joy and happiness for the things we love. We do have joy, but that doesn't feel the same joy we had as a kid. Because of this, if I find something that reminds me of that feeling, I try to cherish it very, very much, because I know that it won't last long and that it's really unique. And it doesn't have to be a big thing. As you can see, I'm very happy about the grass being frosty. But I think that is the whole point. This is my hometown, where I grew up in the early 90s, a time when life in the winter wasn't easy for the adults around me. But as a child, I didn't really see the world as it was, but as it felt. And to me, it felt perfect. When I think of my childhood, I see plenty of snow falling softly on pine branches, and I remember how the world felt slower, safer, as if time itself moved with the rhythm of the seasons. Imagine this for a moment. On winter mornings, my dad would sometimes take me to school on a sled. The snow was packed so high and firm that it felt completely natural, as if the whole town agreed that this was simply how children traveled in December. And on weekends, we wanted nothing more than to sled until the sky turned deep blue and the first street lights began to flicker on. We never checked the time, we never cared about the cold. We just kept going, racing down the same hill again and again, cheeks burning, scarves tangled, laughter echoing across the frosty fields. Transylvania, as you might already know, lies within Romania. It is safe to say that the mix of languages has always carried its own complexities here. But as children, none of that really mattered to us. Our little world was effortlessly mixed. Romanian, Hungarian, it never mattered. We spoke whatever language felt natural in the moment, and none of us cared which one belonged to whom. All we knew was that winter belonged to everyone. These childhood memories are inseparable from the winter landscapes of Transylvania. The forests lie heavy with snow, their branches outlined in frost, while frozen lakes mirror the pale light of the low winter sun, perfectly still and serene. The hills roll endlessly, draped in white, and the air is crisp and pure, carrying the scent of pine, wood smoke, and the earth sleeping beneath the frost. Mountains stand like silent guardians above the town. Deep in the woods, bears roam in surprising numbers, their massive forms leaving tracks in the fresh snow, a reminder that real wilderness still exists in Romania. It was a rare and precious gift to grow up in a place where the wild was so close, where nature was untamed and every day brought the possibility of witnessing life in its purest form. Let me take you back to a cold winter evening just before Christmas, when my grandparents told a few stories of bears and wolves roaming the forests around their town. Their voices would carry the warmth of the heart, while outside the world lay silent under its thick, sparkling blanket of snow. In those stories, the wilderness felt alive and immense, and I listened wide-eyed, imagining the hidden lives of the creatures that shared our hills and woods.
Meddig járnak erre, Tata? Ment tavaly télen ment itt le az úton. Mondták, hogy ment el.
Dobjátok fel a tetejére te.
Tényleg ment, mama?
Ment.
Medve így?
Medve. Nem, nagy, de nem.
Másnap beszélték a szomszédok, hogy nézték az ablakban.
Hát nem mikor?
Én nem
Na várjál, hát jöttem haza éjjel. Jöttem haza éjjel, és ott a Dákosnál az utcán jött be a bért, a medve, én olyan messze lehettem tőlem, mint ilyes is van. Jövök, és mondom, tehát ha valaki jön, megyünk együtt. És amikor elérök az utca sarki, ott a Dákosnál jött be, medve. Na mondom, nem ilyen szép ember, gondoltam. Én mindig az út közepén jöttem örökké haza. Éjjel volt, nézzek be, és hát gondoltam, menjen ott a nyavájába. Nem tudtam, hogy medve, de láttam, hogy jön. Hoppá, amikor kijött az utcából, az útra, jött utána. Nézek hátra, ha kérem szépen,
Na, igen.
azt mondja, hallja medve. Ember elkísít ide pallon. Pallon keresztül ment, aztán nézte, megállta még. Keresztül ment, eljött a bőncunás, kiment a pogyaron, és elment ki.
Ha mi Rozsival dolgoztunk a vendéglőbe, én a konyhás, ő pincér volt fazakas Rozsi. És együtt jöttünk mindig haza. De mikor odaértünk az utca iránt, 2 farkas égett a szem, ültek az úton.
Akkor jártak a farkasok.
Egészen fent a ott, ahol van az a kicsi üzlet, a dombon, azon fél ültek, na most hova menj? Ott volt egy ház, egy iránt akkor az út nem volt ilyen magas, alacsony, és volt egy lépcső, és volt ott egy ház. És megláttuk a 2 farkas, merre menjünk. A pincér számolta a pénzt, Béla, ők hamarabb, mi úgy rendbe kellett tegyük a konyhát a másik partinak, mert másnap szabad voltunk. És Rózsi engem megvárt, azt mondja, együtt, hát örvendett, hogy van akivel. Mi nem tudtunk hazajönni, a farkas el volt, a 2 farkas, és mi nem mertünk feljönni, hanem szépen bementünk, Béla nem akart beengedni, hogy azt mondja, hogy azt hittem rablok, ő számolta a pénzt a pincér, és úgy mély volt a orvos, azt mondja, Rózsa, meg gyere, nyitsz ki az ajtót, mert Rózsi mindig, gyere, nyitsz ki az ajtót, ma a farkasok esznek meg, és úgy aztán még, és ott ültek a farkasok majdnem reggelig, ő még kiviratt. Amíg jártak a fékesek,
nem, a farkas olyan látsz, hogy fész, akkor nyomott.
2 farkas volt.
Akkor nyomott.
És aztán, amikor már kezdtek járni az autók, és az emberek, akkor eltűntek. Nem tudtunk hazajönni, és én kaptam egy tyúkot a méterfák közt a vendéglőn, és hogy ne fagyjon meg a tyúk, nem ment senki utána, valahonnan valami háztól oda ment.
Behúzott, teli voltak
És én levettem a konyhakendőm, és megkötöttem a lábait, és az elkezdett karicsolni. Hát persze, hogy a farkasok akkor jobban. Akkor Rózsa meg a tyúkodot.
Hearing these stories from inside that little cottage built by their own hands made everything feel even more special. The warmth of the fire and the cozy wooden walls wrapped around us like a gentle hug, turning the wild, snowy world outside into something magical yet comforting. I carry so much of those winters with me. Gifts from my grandparents that have stayed with me all these years. From the cozy warmth of their stories to the heartwarming dishes and sweet treats my grandmothers would make. Every bite and every scent reminds me of those snowy days and fills me with the same comfort and joy I felt as a child. And if any of you would be interested in these recipes, let me know in the comments. I would be more than happy to share them and bring a little taste of these heartwarming winters to you. There is so much more I could share about winters in Transylvania, stories and memories that could fill hours. And, of course, there have always been challenges too in Romania and in Transylvania. Difficulties and hardships that shaped the life of the people there, just as there are struggles everywhere in the world today. Yet, amidst all of that, I find it precious to remember how it felt to see the world through a child's eye. The sense of wonder, the small joys that made every snowy morning magical. The warmth of the family and community that wrapped around you like a soft blanket. As an adult facing countless challenges day by day, I try to carry that perspective with me. The ability to notice the beauty, the delight in small moments, and the joy that can be found even in the simplest things. In remembering my childhood winters, I find a way to bring a little of that timeless magic into my life today. And now that I am here in Scotland, I am reminded that winter still holds its magic. The hills, the quiet mornings, they too invite wonder, reflection, and a sense of peace. Thank you for joining me on this little journey through the winters of my childhood in Transylvania. I hope these memories brought a bit of warmth and wonder to your day, just as they have always done for me. Until next time, may you find a little magic in your own everyday moments, and may the quiet beauty of winter touch your heart wherever you are.